guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. We're out camping. I got Ashlee, Maple, Trey, Talon, Ashlee, Camber. So it's a little drizzly right now, but going on another trip.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well.
Hey, how's it going? Hope you've been well. Back with another episode of Stuff and Things. So we're just gonna head up. I haven't filmed much just because I'm hanging out with Ashlee, and I don't film as much when Ashlee comes. But we are doing a trail that's familiar to you guys probably, because I don't know that we'll be doing any because the weather is a little bit chilly, but it's Ashlee's birthday today. Happy birthday! And she wanted to go to some Alpine lake and paddleboard, but we may not be able to. We'll play it by ear, but come along for the ride.
You say you haven't been yourself for a long, long time. Barely awakened and it's already on your mind. But even if you're a little worse than last time, I think. And I know you think it's worth every time you spend. You can take it to the grave, but it does. And then with you in the
Maple is right on the verge of puking, so we took a little stop, let the dogs out, run around. Camber, you've never seen her on my channel, I don't think, but this is Talon and Ashlee's new pup. And they're kind of teaching her to be off leash a little bit now. So 4 months old. So I figured it'd be a good time because I think she'll just cruise around with a Trey or a Maple and they both come back. So we got both the Ashlees out and we're gonna head up this trail a little further to an Alpine lake up here. Actually one that Talon and I went to on our last trip, and this time we're gonna camp at it.
You're not wrong.
All right, we're back up to, or Talon and I were actually, I don't know, a month ago maybe. But brought the whole fam with Trey. Come out here. Ooh, that's chilly. All right, my feet are too cold. Trey, come here, buddy.
Go, Cam, go. Go, Cam, go. Go get in.
Hi, bud. This is my good boy. Ooh, it's chilly. It is chill-y. All right, so we're just setting up here at the entry. Ashlee's blowing up her paddleboard. She's currently looking for paddleboard sponsorships, so hit me up if you're a legit paddleboard company and want pictures of a pregnant woman riding a paddleboard, because I can hook that up for you. Oh, get her. Get her. So they're gonna get some sunset paddleboarding in here. And hopefully the dogs will play. Camber is super playful, and usually Maple is so playful as well, but she's also the biggest wuss of a dog I've ever met in my entire life. Literally the polar opposite of this big boy over there. All right, I'm gonna hang out for a bit, probably eat some chips, pet the baby.
Cam.
We got camp all set up. The sun is now down behind there. Talon actually has a Starlink now, so we're kind of messing around with that. I'm getting 110 megs download speed just for fun, just for funsies. We got some string lights up. I don't know if you can see them, but the girls launched their paddle boards. I'm a little out of breath because I jogged back to get my camera. Trey feels very left out because Ashlee has Maple on the paddleboard with her, and Talon's Ashlee has Camber on the paddleboard with her. So they're out there paddleboarding with the Doggos and Treys. So sad. So here it is. Now that the sun's dropped behind the mountains, it's definitely starting to cool down a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure Trey doesn't jump out and swim out there and sink the ship. But nice little Alpine Lake paddleboard sesh. Talon brought a little fire pit out. No fire ban out here currently, so that's nice. Camber jumped into the water. Now she's on my Ashlee's paddleboard. 2 dogs. Maple and Camber out there. I wish this lens zoomed a little more. Talon freaked out for a second. Trey. They've recovered. Everything is good. Trey, don't even think about it. All right, so we're back at camp now. Talon brought a little fire pit out. Yeah, there's usually a fire ban, so there's no fire ban right now, which is nice. I always try to obey fire bans, even though I'm safe with fires. Like, pretty much impossible to start a fire out here. But warming up a bit. Camber's got her little jacket on. Maple's still being a wussy. And we'll probably eat dinner here in a little bit. Kind of nice horizon. This reminds me of like Oblivion skies or something. Trey's chilling inside here. He gets a little overwhelmed sometimes and then just wants to go out on his own. So this is his little den he goes back to. So I got a Pelican cargo case up here. I don't usually, like sometimes I'll put cases up top. Usually I don't have anything in them for a while and then I'll take them off. But this trip actually, Ashlee has this crazy like body pillow she's been using because she's pregnant. So that took up a lot of space. So we put that in here. And Ashlee actually hasn't been camping in a while. So these are some sleeping bags and blankets from iCamper. Some nice down stuff so we can have 2 bags. We have different body temperatures and stuff, so even though it sounds nice sharing the one bag, we really like to. This is the Cargo BX 140R, the big one with the mounts here in the Prinsu. So it's a nice little setup, super easy to get on and off. And then that's gonna go all up in the iCamper Sky Camp. And then back here we got the CBI dual swing out. So we got another little table over here. Got some Dometic water faucet here. Another table over here. Got the Vertex contingency as always. Pull that bin out in a bit and cook up some dinner. I'll show you that. Got a little Tabasco for breakfast and brought some corned beef hash out as well. Camera gear, and then for this one just brought a little Pelican, whatever their coolers are called, Pelican, but this is the 14 and it's nice. I took out the vegetable tray, it has like kind of a dry tray that you can put up above it, but I'm using the Pelican ice, and we got drinks, some fruit, some dinner, some chalky milk. You can put some other stuff up in here. Has a little dry box area in the top. Nice little cooler. Also works well as a bench or a step. So yeah, that's that. Got the Sky Camp Mini set up here. I got a string light that I just kind of keep in here, and then we can run it out to other stuff. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's running over to Talon's tent. And I just got to turn it on now. So Talon's gonna cook up some dinner here too, looks like. Looks like he's got the food out. The spices.
Bacon wrapped steaks.
Some bacon wrapped steaks.
Bacon wrapped chicken.
Bacon wrapped chicken skewers. Dang, you know how you should make those on that.
I could do that.
Nah, you don't have to.
This is easier.
But if you're a man, you would. Be a man. All right, and put camera down. Get my own dinner ready. Oh, just gonna be real good. Ooh, this is nice lighting. You're looking good, girl. Kind of forgot to film. We had a pretty glorious pink and purple sunset over there. Gonna grab a couple beverages. It's actually getting cold, so I'll probably put on some actual shoes and go sit around the campfire. Not a bad way to round out the week, though. All right, guys. Ooh, I got some light here. It's getting late. We're sitting by the fire, but I'm probably gonna forget to film later. We've just been chatting.
What are you doing?
Been chatting about things. I'm just saying my goodnights to the video, but I'm super stuffy. Talon got some Pop-Tarts and he's gonna put them on this little grill.
Shout out
over
to
here.
Kellogg's for sending both Mike and I Pop-Tarts.
That's the Kellogg's. Yeah, if you saw on Instagram, we did like a weird little Pop-Tarts reel for fun, and someone from Kellogg's saw it and they're like, we love that, and then they sent us like care packages of Pop-Tarts. Anyway, we're gonna have a Pop-Tart. I think it's a s'mores.
Oh yeah.
S'mores.
Oh, you gotta get a video of it.
So we're gonna have some s'mores. Maybe I'll film it, but it's kind of goofy. Anyway, if I don't talk to you later, getting ready for bed. Trey's probably gonna sleep in the car. Maple usually is a little more attached to us, so she'll probably come sleep in the tent with us, and we'll leave a Trey to sleep in the car. It's getting kind of cold, but I think he'll be fine. I may throw a blanket on top of him. But yeah, cleaned up back here a little bit, but we're just gonna cook some food in the morning, so I didn't do too thorough of a clean. And we're way high up, so I'm not worried about things coming up here. So, cool. All right, well, I may show you this more and then going to bed.
In here. This is really for like Korean barbecue and grilling over, but I've got an idea. Someone from Kellogg's who watches Mike in my video sent us out a care package. Here we go.
Good morning. We all slept in a bit. Well, some of us. Maple was going crazy because it was super windy and Maple wanted out, so Ashlee got up, let her out, and then hung out in the car with her. But nice day today. It's really not that cold, but it's so windy. I tossed on this jacket, and you may hear the wind in the mic. My bad on that. But the local dog pack is out, cruising around, boiling up some water. You've probably seen it a million times, but I like this little kettle for boiling water, so we're doing that on the jet boil. Make some coffee and other morning beverages. Ashlee's tried to cut down a bit, well, actually cut down a lot on caffeine consumption, 'cause the baby. But warm beverage sounds nice. So we'll do that, and then get to making some breakfast. I'm really surprised the paddleboards didn't blow away last night, honestly. Ashlee was like, should we put the paddleboards away? And I was like, nah, they'll be fine. This morning the wind was ripping and I was like, there's gonna come and I told you so I think. But it never came, so I told you so. Ha! So, got the hot water. Oh, I didn't even realize my GSI kettle like matches the rest of it, like grays and oranges. We got some drinks going. We got corned beef hash going in the skillet here. I kind of have the lid off a little bit because I'm trying to mitigate splashes, but also let a lot of that out. Got some fresh eggs from home. Oh, sorry. Dogs always want the other dog's food. It's just fact of life. So we got that cooking. I'm probably gonna make a little mocha with some chocolate milk here. Dogs are eating some breakfast. Camber's roaming around, learning her place in the pack. And then just brought some, sorry, this shadow's bad. Light is on the wrong side, some tortillas. And then just some Tabasco today, habanero sauce. So that's what we got going on. So really still been enjoying this propane tank that I just have strapped in under here. But now that I have the dual swing out over here, I don't have anything on this yet. So I may figure out what propane mount works there so I can just have propane outside the bed. Right now it's just got lots of little places to hook little things. The Dometic water over here. And then the full-size spare, obviously. It's nice having all this workspace. Kind of messy right now. There are advantages to Talon has a single swing out that I like for sure. And probably the main pro to the dual swing is you get a little bit more table space. But I do like the ease of kind of simplicity of the single swing, just pulling one out instead of having to kind of open it like a whatever these kind of doors are that open on both sides. That's why you got Talon in me. You just get a little bit of everything. Wedge tent, fold out tent. Little dog, big dog. Ashlee Nicole. We found out the other day that both of our Ashleys actually have the same middle name. Probably the most popular combo for Ashleys is Nicole. Ooh, popping. So I like to get it crispy, obviously. A little bit crispy. Use the lid because this stuff does pop like freaking jumping beans. So now we're gonna add some eggs. Ooh, see that? We're gonna lose half the meal. And then I'm just gonna scramble them in place here to minimize the mess. How many eggs should we make?
I don't know, maybe 3? Yum!
We'll do 5.
Okay.
These are fresh eggs, still warm, out of our chicken's booty holes. JK, they're not that fresh. Week old or so. Let's add a little bit of cayenne up in here. Add a little bit of garlic salt. Oh. A little bit of paprika. Rarely is cooking ever completely level in the mountains. So you put your eggs on the downhill slope, obviously. I act like I'm a cook or a chef. I'm not at all. But I can heat up stuff from the can pretty well. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
Ashlee doesn't like taking food first.
I don't mind taking food first.
Okay, you first. Ash first.
No, but I'm filming, go ahead.
Alright, Tom first.
Me first.
Ashlee second.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, got some hot sauce over there. Pretty delicious, but I totally forgot I had cheese in the cooler, so making a round 2 with cheese on it. Trey. Maple. Good boy. Good girl. Good girl. What are you doing?
Surfboard's on it like a surfboard. So you center yourself over the handle. Oh my god.
So this is actually the spot that Talon and I came to a couple trips back, I think. And we came up and we're like, this is a pretty nice spot. Should we camp here? And we're thinking about it, but instead we went to the spot that I usually camp because it's just during a weekday. So I made a waypoint here on it. And so we came back to this same spot this time on a busy weekend. This is Labor Day weekend. So that we actually kind of reuse that waypoint. And now Jake is coming out and his wife to camp with Talon. So he just grabbed the cords off of this and sent it over to him so he could come and meet us out here. So nice little use case for Onyx. If you want to share waypoints with your friends, use code LLOD or go to LLOD.us/Onyx and that'll tell you a little more. All right, Ashlee and I are wrapping up here. Talon's staying. I think sometimes I film stuff in different order and then I put it together in post. But Talon and Ashlee are hanging out, and actually one of our other friends, Jake, and his wife are gonna come meet them here. So they're just chilling here for a bit, which is nice. There's Starlink, actually. Super cool. I know I'll have some people saying like, oh, you get out in nature to get away from technology, but it's super nice having it, especially if you work on the internets. But yeah, packed up the tent slowly, packing up the bed of the truck, clean these things off later. But I like this. I like all this workspace. It's pretty nice. Like I kind of live out of the tailgate on this truck, so kind of having an extended tailgate of sorts is pretty nice. I'll probably do an updated video at some point in the future talking about swing outs because I've been pretty vocal about being anti-swing outs on a truck that you're going to use daily driving or for other stuff. But the Tacoma is now just kind of my adventure rig, so having the spare tire, full-size spare on it, and the tables is pretty cool. But I'll get more into that in a future video. But we're gonna finish packing up, say goodbye to this spot, and yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, so we've had some visitors, some fishermen that have come up from down below. This kind of dead ends here. It's kind of nice. So if it wasn't Labor Day weekend, I doubt we'd see anyone in this spot and it'd be super secluded. But we've had some people come up, but share the land with them. Pick up your trash, always. Let your dogs have fun. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So we're gonna head down now, air the tires back up. Hopefully Maple didn't puke on the way up. So this was like her first trip we've taken her on where it was like, and this road was pretty freaking bumpy, that she hasn't puked. So fingers crossed, happens again. Got things loaded back up into the Pelican cargo. Have fun, good times.
Me?
Did you have good times, baby? I was talking to baby. Yeah, I know you had a good time. All right, see you guys. Goodbye.